You know that feeling when you've bought so many P-Series pistols that you can finally move on and buy some other guns? Yeah, me neither. Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here, and I just picked up another Ruger P-Series pistol. Yep, that makes 8 in my collection. There's really only 2 models that I'm still looking for, a Ruger P90 and a Ruger P93DC. This one that I just picked up is the Ruger P91DC, and it is probably either the rarest or the second rarest P-Series base model. The 2 most rare would be the P91, which is this one, and the P93, because they both were only made for a few years. The P91, this one, was only made for 3 years, and I looked up the serial number on this gun, and it was made in 1992, which was the first year of production. They were made 92, 93, and 94, and then they were discontinued in favor of the P944, which I also have. So it's basically the same thing as a Ruger P89, except it's in 40 cal. Now with the P91, they only came in 2 variations. They only came in the D Cocker only, which is what I have, and that's the P91DC. And there was also the double action only model, which was the P91 DAO. I'm not a big fan of DAO pistols of any size, so I definitely wouldn't want one in a full-size pistol like this. But this is a pretty cool find, and I got it for a pretty decent price, because usually when you find some of the more rare P-Series pistols on Gunbroker, they're usually like $400 or more. I found this one at a buy it now price of $249 plus $18 shipping, which is, good price on the gun, good price for shipping. So I seen it, bam, bought it, and I couldn't be happier. It is not in pristine condition. You may or may not be able to tell. I do not have the best lighting, but it does have some scratches. It had, like, I don't really know if it was rust or if it was just some gunk that was on the slide, like on the back by the sight. But yeah, and it came with one 11-round magazine. The original 40 caliber pistols were 11 rounds. One thing I thought was interesting, I don't know if you'll be able to see, so there's no Ruger emblem on the bottom of this magazine like all my other 40 cal mags, and the magazine base plate is actually made out of aluminum. At least I think it's aluminum. It's not plastic, so I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. It's definitely a different material than all my other 40 cal magazines. So I thought that was really interesting. These are pretty rare to find. I'm kind of sad it didn't come with 2, but that's okay. For just a pistol and 1 magazine for $249, I was perfectly happy with that. Of course, it is unloaded, and the D Cocker only model, of course, it decocks and springs back up. The only thing I never really liked about these P-Series pistols, the older ones, was that the fact that there's no slide serrations at all. You're pretty much just relying on the actual the D Cocker levers. So that's something I always thought that was kind of weird with these early P-Series models. The only ones that had slide serrations were the DAO models, which I don't like. But other than that, it's pretty much your basic first generation P-Series pistol, very similar to the P89 in pretty much every way except for the caliber and the magazine, obviously. Again, you have, like every other P-Series pistol I own, you have ambidextrous D Cockers and ambidextrous mag release. This mag release is a little bit stiffer than my 9mm ones, but it might not be as used. And then obviously it has these ugly Hogue grips, which most people consider the upgraded grips. definitely changing those out for some factory grips. I already ordered them and they just got here today, so I'm definitely going to be putting those on this pistol. I just wanted you guys to see it, how it came to me, and probably right after this video I'm going to put the factory grips on it. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this pistol. It's pretty much just like all my other P-Series pistols. The older ones do have the lanyard loop at the bottom, which I do like because it is very reminiscent of old military pistols, and I guess even some newer military pistols, like the 1911s and the Beretta M9s, and the Glock 19X also has a lanyard loop, which there's something very classic looking about a lanyard loop, even though nobody ever uses it. It's just something really classic looking, and it is on this pistol and all my other first generation P-Series pistols. Anyway, that's all I have to say about my P91DC. Hopefully going to get it out to the range sometime soon. I did pick up 200 rounds of ammunition for it, and I might have another 40 cal pistol on the way very soon. So hopefully we'll see that in the next couple weeks. Anyway, that was my Ruger P91DC. Subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.